1.5-mile track, number 45, Don Worley, in his 73 Gremlin won the pole position with a fast time of 91.053. Starting alongside in the Vega number 99 is Jeff Bodine. 61 Richie Evans and 38 Jerry Cook share the second row. Both are driving Pintos. 15 is Carl Bug Stevens in a 73 Vega in the third row, with Gerald Compton driving the number 2 Gremlin. 18 Pintos, 8 Vegas, and 5 Gremlins are the dominant machines in this 36-car starting field. With the pace car down pit row, the roar begins as all cars thunder down the main straight for the green flag. This race is on. Jeff Bodine gets the jump on Worley at the start line and leads all cars into turn 1. It's a tight pack into turn 3. Bodine, Worley, and number 61, Richie Evans, is third. With one lap complete, they're all wound out, and the battle is on. Turn 4 suddenly looks like a junkyard. It was triggered when Fred DeCero in the Vega number 3 lost it coming out of the turn. He was in the middle of the track and got hit by 2 cars. The others decided to take the high side and got tangled up with the outside retaining wall. Involved in that accident were Jim Hendrickson in the 03, 74 Rod Treachler, number 10 Lloyd Ashby, car 1 Ray Hendricks, 34 Jim Landry, 57 John Bryant, 9 Ray Miller, the 04 Eddie Panatzik, 11 Dick Fowler, and car 62 Mike Loescher. The wreckers and cleanup crews did a fast job, and after 17 laps under the yellow, the green flag came out, and the race was underway once again. Number 61, Richie Evans, is the leader now. Bug Stevens in the Vega number 15 is second. Then there's a wild scramble for positions all the way back through the pack. Car 26, Paul Radford, just brushed the wall coming out of the 4th turn. The yellow comes out, and on the next tour of the oval, Paul heads for the pits. His crew found a bent tie rod and go to work on it. This recess is a shorty. 4 laps later, the go sign is out, the pace car is off, and the race is on. Richie Evans still owns the lead. Stevens is second. Don Worley in number 45 is running third, and these boys fight it out through every corner. Caution flag flies for the 3rd time when Bill Hensley in the 07 Pinto loses it between the 1st and 2nd turns, spins all the way around, and remains untouched. The pit crews really get a workout on this one as cars scream in for fuel and rubber. Car brings him around for the restart. Richie Evans is still the boy to watch. He has that Pinto number 61 running and handling beautifully. Number 15, Stevens, is a 2nd place car, but there's a lot of distance and traffic between he and Evans. Watch it, 3rd turn. It's another merry-go-round trophy. This time it goes to Jerry Compton in car 2. He lost it in the 3rd turn, went on a spinner, and recovered it. But the yellow is out, and all cars slow down. Many of the squatty, big rubber little modifieds head into the pits for fuel. A few adjustments, a couple of Band-Aids, and they're back on the track. 52, it's Carl "Bug" Stevens that leads all remaining cars around for the restart. 38, Jerry Cook is second, and Richie Evans has the third spot. Gives Bug Stevens no rest. He's knocking at the door through every turn. Another caution light flashes, the 7th one of the day, when Ed Flemke spins his 02 Pinto and crashes into the wall in turn 1. Ed is all right, turns the car around and heads back for more action. Hey, these guys just don't know how to quit. With a pace car off the track, it's Stevens, Cook, and Evans that come snarling down the front chute for the green flag, and yet another restart. It's a tight trio down the back chute, and the action gets even rougher in the corners. Bug Stevens has his Vega wound out and still can't pull away from Cook and Evans. Another one. Jeff Bodine and Jerry Cook mixed it up in turn 1, and it's Bodine in number 99 that goes high into the wall and out of the race. At this point, we wondered just how friendly Jeff was. This accident drew the 9th yellow flag of the day and left no doubt in our minds that when you buy a ticket to see the mods at Martinsville, you sure get your money's worth. There's a battle down every foot of the raceway in an all-out run for that very elusive checkered flag. Stevens had his Vega tucked right into the trunk of the pace car as he rounded out of the 4th turn and down the front straightaway for the green flag. This race is underway once again. Richie Evans in car 61 holds down on the 2nd place spot, but Bug Stevens has that Vega screaming in an all-out effort to stretch the pack. White flag, one more lap, and this one is history. Stevens is slicing his way through the traffic, and Evans is slowly closing the gap. The checkered flag is out for Carl "Bug" Stevens, winner of the modified portion of the Dogwood 500. You know, for the last 50 laps, he was worried about all the parts staying glued together. But when you're first to the finish line and hear the crowd cheer, you know you've won. And then you forget about all those little things.